Yo, what up, motherfuckers? At the interwebs is definitely that guy. It's knotlocks. Part of my cursing. But there's some people on the interwebs, on YouTube specifically, that get on my nerves. But I dealt with the situation, and just to let you know, I'm not out here trying to be all friendly with everybody. There are people that comment, there are people that view these videos that annoy me and they bother me. So I'm gonna deal with the situation. Block party is involved, and part of my upload, but I had to redo this video because of the audio issues on it. So without further ado, Johnny the Dread, Freeform, Friday on a Sunday re-upload. Check it out. Johnny the Dread, Freeform Friday. He's been requested quite a bit, so I'm doing a lot more videos here on YouTubers. I'm realizing the market in that genre specifically. So I will be. So with Johnny the Dread, I just want to get right into this video. Let's go. Getting right into this video, I wanted to talk about Johnny the Dread and his freeform locks. Having freeform locks does in fact take quite the amount of confidence. Truly, you attain this just by being yourself, letting them grow, and learning to be patient with them. Johnny's locks look quite unique, to be honest, mainly because he's probably the only guy with locks like this. When you freeform, it really stands true to yourself, and you can see his beginning stages here, just nappy afro. A good way to attain locks like this, at this stage you could use a dread sponge. Easy enough, it's gonna work to help starting the locks out, but truthfully you don't really need it. If you just let your hair grow, the curl patterns will start to lock into themselves, and this is how we really see the free forms evolve. Using a dread sponge in a situation like this will just give you little bits of starter buds, like locking buds, I would call them. But truthfully, once the buds start to combine and congo together, it's really not gonna make a difference that you started with the sponge, because they're gonna change shape, they're gonna change texture, they're gonna change in maturity over 6 to 12 months in time. So either way, if you're trying to make your freeforms look neater, just don't even bother, because they're gonna turn out to be the way that they're supposed to be. I was brought to Johnny the Dread's channel from a few of you viewers. I've seen him pop up in some videos as well. Many of you have complimented on his beard growth. It does take a whole other journey to grow your beard in, as well as your freeforms. I find that the patience involved with getting freeforms like Johnny really just comes down to setting it and forgetting it. Like, you kind of just want to forget about your hair. Not in the term of neglecting it from washing, because you got to stay on top of your washes, but forget about how they look in the mirror every day. Forget about trying to fix them. Forget about trying to make them look perfect, because at the end of the day, let them just be what they want to be. Don't try and change them, Johnny here has been freeforming from the very beginning. No twist, no interlock, no scarring. You can look at his new growth and its pure afro texture. Interestingly enough, his locks have kind of naturally parted down the sides, but at this stage in the game, in the current photo, it's very short and just still like afro locks for the time being. As the months go by, you'll start to see them as they start to drop down the sides. They congoed up hella. Many congos happening on Johnny's head. You can kind of see, it looks like, not to say the weekend, but you get lots of Basquiat congos happening on the top of his locks here. Always a cool sign of freeforming. And of course, the dreads that kind of look like they were twisted have made the finger lock appearance at this point. So this is a stage here where I'm seeing now that it's kind of like parting in huge congos, kind of leaving a flat spot on the top of his head, but in time it's gonna just fall down and be a lot more natural looking in terms of like how they drop on his face. They won't be sticking up all baby locks. And I did notice the mullet kind of thing happening at the back of his head here, where the back of his locks have all kind of joined up into one big Congo on the back of his head. I've seen this happen on a few other dreads as well, a few other locks. Nothing to be afraid of, nothing to fret. I mean, if you want to go ahead and endure the kind of Congos like this, man, all for it, because it's just another characteristic that's going to set you apart from the rest of the Chief Keef looking motherfuckers out there. Nothing against twisted locks, but I find them kind of boring. There's so much more character in these locks, like what Johnny's got. So I would just say keep on moisturizing, keep on washing. Try and fight having your hair dry. I know it's hard, but this is the flat spot I was talking about in his head right now. But it's all good. I actually noticed that kind of like when this starts to happen on some people's locks, the locks on the top of the head are a lot shorter than the ones on the side. I've seen it in spiritual twins, and I was wondering why his locks are so short on the top and they're long at the back. It's just what happens, I guess. I've seen it in other people besides spiritual twins, but I kind of like Johnny's look here. You can see the webbing between the locks. This does show the Congoing in effect. Many people would feel insecure about this and want to separate it at cause. You don't really need to. I mean, you can. They would still be considered free forms if we did that. They've just been separated free forms. None of this semi-free form bullshit I see on YouTube. Free form is free form. If you're not free form, you're doing something else. There's no semi. Don't let the semi freeform thing fool you. But the webbing, the finger locks, you can see there's no scarring. There's actually some discoloration happening, which brings me to this video here with his tam. Now, I love wearing a tam. Part of the reason why I wanted to get dreads was to wear a tam that was filled with locks on the back of my head. I don't know why. It's so weird. But with that being said, my envision of a tam on my head wasn't like how Johnny's rocking it with the crazy bumps on the head, on the side. I was more obsessed with the streamlined look, go to say. But now that I see Johnny rocking like this, it shows his confidence level. He's not worried about how he looks. He's not worried about what people think about his hat. It's truly amazing. And when I go to Jamaica, the Caribbeans, you see Rastas, dreads wearing tams. Bob Marley himself even wore his tams like this. Just kind of threw it on, let the Congos poke out. No fixing it, no streamlining it. So it's really cool to see people embracing their natural selves like so. So if you guys haven't already, go check out Johnny the Dreads channel. It's poppin'. And he does have a new video, which you see at the beginning of this video. Just people, please film sideways for me. It makes these videos a lot easier to watch, enjoy, and edit if you just film sideways. None of this black bar business. You know my spiel. But anyways, go check out my vlog channel if you haven't already. Not Vlogs is on the rise. New videos every single day. If you haven't seen them yet, it's like day in the life. So I'll be over there hollering back, updating my vlogs, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So hopefully you guys like this video. Like I said before, go check out the vlog channel. Oh, and I have a video coming out. It's supposed to be today. It's supposed to be yesterday. About my dreads and why my dreads look like shit. So stay tuned for that. Marijuana Monday tomorrow. See you guys then. Peace.